You're playing Ultrakill the wrong way, was something that was suggested to me during my playthrough of the surprisingly pleasant trip to hell that is Ultrakill. The experience gave me a renewed sense of appreciation for boomer shooters I grew up with, how to use classical music to manipulate the fuck out of people, and why playing on easy mode is officially my favorite way to play video games. Ultrakill is the type of game that meets you out the gate with one of the chillest, most pleasant songs, The Fire Is Gone. What a fun piano melody with horns that come in to dance together. You say to yourself, what? I'm in hell? This isn't at all what I was told to expect on the packaging at my neighborhood-friendly Steam page. Let me chill on this title screen for a so holy shit, what the fuck? Cue unstoppable force, cue vomiting, cue nausea, cue I'm spinning around violently. Why in the hell? How does anyone play this way? I am literally going to throw up. And this is actually one of my favorite parts about Ultrakill. Multiple versions of the same track. You could be making your way towards the next chamber, a calm version of a song playing for you to make you feel like a beautiful, strong machine, and then wham, in your face, the guitar riffs, the drums go off, the beat pattern lights a fire in your cold robotic heart. Castlevania in particular really speaks to my classical music heart. On the one hand, we have this beautiful harpsichord evolution of classical music with really fun descending patterns that climb up and down, only to run right over there into a biblically accurate angel. Then suddenly we're thrust into a heavy electric guitar chord, strumming as the harpsichord showcases bleakness, death, decay, blood, violence, and power, while also showcasing the natural evolution of classical writing. Injected into my veins. Suddenly I hear a familiar tune, Clair de Lune by Claude Debussy. This piece can represent beauty, it can represent honesty, it can represent possibility. I think to myself, wow, this is genius. Using the most annoyingly and gorgeous popular piano tune in a video game is, yes, genius. What's next? Using Chopin's Funeral March, Beethoven's Symphony No. 7 Allegretto. Oh my god, they actually included it. We have this big peak here in the Beethoven as we're getting this reveal, as it were. Whiplash, Tenebroso Sangue, one of the best uses of an organ in a piece of media ever. Easily a top 20 track for my entire life. I didn't hear this in game though, because, well, PPing, I don't know, P ranking, whatever it's called, would require entirely too much patience. P for patience that I don't have. Point is, the musical landscape in this game is actually seismically cool. Not to mention a track like Versus, when you fight against V2, Glory. Starting with a bass guitar and launching into this heavy music that feels like you're lifting giant boulders and throwing them for dear life. The mechanical motion in the background, dual melodies, the heft in here of a valiant struggle. Music aside, the thing about Ultrakill I appreciate the most is how it takes the idea of games I grew up with before some of you were even born and evolves them. I don't remember there ever being a story in Quake. And while yeah, games in this first-person category like Wolfenstein or Half-Life definitely have stories, would you call those boomer shooters? Are those What are boomer shooters? I honestly don't know. But I think what I really like most about Ultrakill is this biblical story of genuinely epic proportions, where Gabriel, the Archangel, is a freaking psycho, and he happily plays the organ for you while he waits for you so that he can get revenge after you stomp his ass one time before. I love the fact that every time I started a new layer of hell, I never knew what the hell I was going to find. You open the door and suddenly you're in a room of white. You see sand dunes. You see a battle, a World War II battle. There's no knowing what you're going to find and get to next, and that's really exciting, especially as an experiential gamer like me who lives to experience new things all the time, because I love playing new games all the time and keeping things fresh mentally. The point is, the location and enemy variety types here is really cool, and it keeps things very fresh. I fought the ferryman. I fought a giant leviathan. The whole concept for the river Styx overflowing is so damn cool, by the way. I really got to soak in the entire experience, and that made me really grateful. You know how games like Red Dead Redemption or Assassin's Creed, you're doing a bit of time period virtual tourism? Well, honestly, I felt like I was a virtual tourist in hell for about 10 hours. A World War II battle with giants. The inside of someone where they have multiple sphincters with mouths that have teeth. I'm pretty sure I even saw the Statue of Liberty in this, if I remember correctly. And then you get done with the layer and you get to go to to the store and actually read about the things you just fought, and the lore is genuinely really good. Like, they take biblical concepts and expand on them and make them so uniquely interesting for a modern audience. It's sacrilegious. It's amazing. It's amazingly cool. And if that wasn't enough, the game never made me feel like I was playing it the wrong way. And I find this to be one point of the experience that really resonated with me. I started the game, looked at the difficulties, picked one I felt like I could play for 10 hours, and went in head first. The point is, you look around YouTube, and you mostly see people playing on the highest difficulty, trying to P-rank everything in 2 hours, and yeah, that is actually damn impressive, and something I would love to do. Like, I wish I could wiggle my fingers within a tapping motion with the virility of a 20-something that can go to bed at 2 a.m. and wake up at 8 a.m. refreshed and ready to go, but I can't even write the script without my knuckles starting to hurt, and youth is wasted on the young, so I mean, yeah. It's a really funny thing. I chose to play harmless, and I still felt like a beast when I nailed my first shotgun parry. Or when I punched an orb with a smiley face back at Maurice. Or when I was flying around, twisting my wrist and mouse, feeling like a robot with no feelings, mercilessly flinging my marksman pistol and nailing that coin every time, feeling like a king. Or when I escaped the belly of a giant four-legged machine with 3 seconds left on the timer, or sliding down a fucking pyramid while actively punching another robot in the face with rockets. Yeah, I'd say I felt pretty good. The beauty of a game like this is that it caters to all sorts of different playing styles. It's that old saying, there's something here for everyone, and that's really true about Ultrakill. You can be a machine bringer of death, parrying at lightning fast speed, flinging yourself into blood-spurting enemies with grace and power, or you can be like me, smiling along, enjoying the sights, punching Gabriel the Angel in the face at about 15 miles per hour, which for you Europeans means not very fast at all. I recently fell in love with playing games on easy, and if the devs put it there, that's an intended and legit way for me to play. And my enjoyment, the point of playing video games, for me, has never been higher. So there really isn't a true wrong way to play, so long as it's fun for you. And Ultrakill was super fun for me. See you in Layer 8.